everybody. I'm the Weird Writer. Welcome back to part 4 of Let's Play Relics of Hyrule. Today we're going after another relic in this general area. Hopefully should be an upgrade to the sword. Well, an upgrade I mean like another sword we can use. Hopefully. And I love this music. There it is. It's in that cave. No, we do not want to go near that. Oh, it's not in that cave. What is it? It's a cave around here. No. Actually, I think it may be that cave. That cave? I think it's that cave. I think it actually is that cave. No, wait, that's a different cave. Where's this cave? Where's the cave I'm looking for? At least we have it so we can find it later. What's going on to me now? Holy crap, that's fast. Is it? Please don't let it be a wraith. Oh no, it's not marked by a cave, it's marked by a tree. This is actually in and I'm not just running around. Yeah, that's it. Looks familiar. Yep, definitely it. Oh crap. Game, no! Game, why do you do this to me? Die. Oh yes, the next part. Maybe the next relic is in this cave. How fitting that's playing the Ice Cave music. Come on. Attack. I know you wanna. Shouldn't there be more in here? Yeah, there it is. I know there's a spring in here, so I'm going to save my level up. Where's pure water? That did nothing. Level up. Here. So yes, now we have 3 things. We have another Deku shield, we have a song page, and we have the next relic. This is the Kokiri Sword. 15, 14. This is the hidden treasure of the Kokiri. We can borrow it for a while. This sword is the first sword that you got in the game Ocarina of Time, and it's also the first sword that you get in the game Majoras Mask. The songbook page. Courage fortifies your health, magicka, and stamina by 50% and restoration by 25%. This teaches us song is song. We will be getting into songs later. Why are you here? It makes no sense. But yeah, now we have a big chest. Bear helmet, gold, and scroll of control weather, and a silver necklace. Alright, back there was a rupee. Did it take the rupee? I must have took the rupee. Doing in there. I hate colds. So yeah, let's see if there's anything more in the fight run. Also, I hate spiders. I really do. The game don't hang on me. Okay, good. On a run! Actually, should be one more thing in here that we need to do. If I can find it, that is. It's kind of not that easy to find. Oh wait, it has a marker. What's it? I think it does. Oh, this is a gate. Kind of ironic how we have these oblivion gates scattered about because of mod. They actually will have some significance later in the mod. So yeah, I decided to keep them in. Even though they serve no purpose aside from decoration. What the? Die! What the crap? What the crap was that? Okay then. Oh, I think it's the frame knock.
Soon your blood will be mine.
Oh, it's actually Dark Seducer. I think it's the game telling me to continue. My Let's Play of the Shivering Isles. Why can't I take your armor? Look at that. And that. remember having this. Ooh, a crit. I believe this is where we want to go. Yep. This is Forgotten Cave. In we go. Watch me somehow get back, somehow get stuck in this. I guarantee it. Out the map, we hear that down here. Go this way, there's a gold called the Skulltula. Now it actually sounds like there's someone in here. If there is. I hear another spider. Okay, never mind. Holy crap, the frames of this place though. Not alone. That. That. So yes, there's access over here. This is...
Need something?
How in the world did I pronounce that?
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
This is Vilitin Moklushevic?
And what my... Yes, Sarong?
Oh, he's actually a follower now. Wait, she has a tail and she sounds like a dark elf.
Mm-hmm.
Villitins, no, they. Who are they? In my research, I've come across the pronoun with no antecedent. So simply mention them and refer to them as ghosts with heads of yellow light. Their faces are described as insect-like, and the bear-golden claws, and carry books and curious silver objects. And yet, I have found no lore concerning what these objects of theirs are used, at least in the books of recognition or those I have been able to restore. That they appear in orbs of light and do glows, but watch. Stories tell of them being seen in fields, watching from far, orbs of light passing overhead. Stories suggest that they are studying fallen civilizations, or waiting for civilizations to fall. That they are only found in dying lands. They never attack, they only watch. But why? Why do they watch? Are they in their orbs of light flights of fancy? Are they products of delirious minds? Or they would not bother with such trifles. But they are referenced so often in ancient Hyrule lore and legends about Hyrule. I have to admit, they are becoming a mild obsession. Who are they, and more importantly, do they truly exist? I think they exist. I can definitely attest to that they exist. Oh, and the stolen Agate by Vitim Bolshevik. I'm gonna have to ask him. My studies have unearthed legends of a small, unassuming stone that can be used to craft a spell that can detect both living beings and the undead. The Sword of Agate was apparently once used to find treasures, but the spell was somehow doctored during a terrible war so that Malmages could use it to fight his enemies and allies. Since the war was mostly one against the living dead, a spell that could distinguish between mortals and the undead was invaluable. In fact, the spell is recorded to have been used to determine if an ally was transformed to a zombie, vampire, or the like. My sources, as with many of my studies, were Dwemer legends. I have gleaned very little information on the Stone of Agate, so the above paragraph is the result of years of research on hundreds of texts. If you mention the War of the Dead, those that mention the war very rarely mention the Stone of Agate. The choice to publish this information was made after finding no further information, yet year after year, despite my best efforts. That is actually a reference to actually outdated Legend of Zelda feature. In Ocarina of Time, there was an item that you could get that helped you find gold Skulltulas. So is this improperly done? I'll take this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I wish I could take that. And this. And this. I'm not gonna take that. Ooh, 2 bolts. Worn Redead Leather Shield. Yellow Rupee. Sword Battle Axe.
Yes, Sarong?
Tome of the Fierce Deity. By Noka Lay. I can see. Do you want to play with me? These were the plagued more ones you may believe. This book is a record of history. As a warning, therefore, before I go further, let me say this: do not venture into Wizardhall, Southern Skyrim. Words of the ancient Norse have a reputation of being decidedly unsettling, as though the corpses of men are not fully dead, but are sleeping instead. Dragon worship the dragons as gods, and that most dragon ruins are more crypts than cities. Some believe the dragon are modified to make them ageless like their gods. Some believe the dragon are modified to transport them through passing years. Dragon priests were given priority in the finest burials, making many dragon crypts elaborate coffin for these. The highest ranking masters of ancient magic masks were made and given to these priests. There were them. One priest, however, found his mask and started a second dragon that stopped worshipping dragons and began worshipping the mask. The mask in question is called Majoras Mask. Alien myths mention a lost hero who fell into a kingdom between worlds where his fate was manipulated by a lonely imp who stole the mask. Even then, the mask was a legend, a relic of an ancient tribe who used it in rituals to keep magic curses and torture. These rituals had an unintended consequence. The tribe devoted themselves and sacrificed themselves to the mask, singing its praises as though it was a god. The mask was not a god, it was a parasite, feeding on jealousy, envy, longing for the lives of others. For years and decades and centuries, the mask devoured members of the living lost, birth and death, joy and sorrow. Its appetite was never sated. The tribe began to live in fear of the mask and its judgment. Rituals once performed with the mask were performed before the mask. Troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great that the tribe sealed the mask in shell forever for its misuse. Even so, the tribe disappeared, and the legend has died with them. Wandering salesmen, unaware of the true nature of the mask, went into great lengths to find the mask, hearing only whispers of its power and history. The mask carried misfortune with it, and sought only to spread suffering and consuming everything. It let itself be stolen by a lonely imp, a puppet through whom it sowed fear and mischief, and sowed destruction, mischief, and fear. Its power had grown so great that the moon itself was wrought from its orbit and set to plummet to the earth. They say that the lost hero restored balance to the world by fighting the mask, cleansing of its evil power. There's also say that the mask used his power to give the hero a mighty sword to make the fight more balanced, as though all he ever wanted to do was play. Following his triumph, he returned to wandering Termina, never returned to his home. Some myths go further, claiming that Termina was not a physical place, but instead the gate to the afterlife, and the tribe that sealed Majoras Mask in space between worlds. How the mask and the sword that led to his mask came to reside in Wizhal is unknown. I hypothesize that somehow a foolish and powerful conjurer opened the portal to Termina, much in the same way that we can overpass to oblivion, and found the mask, perhaps in the home of the descendants of the salesman who owned it, or perhaps the conjurer summoned someone or something from Termina wearing the mask. Do not know. I found records of many people mentioning a strange spiky mask that they originally find hideous but grow to adore. It seems that the mask, however, a guy here continues to sow pain and feed on the misfortune of others, slowly ruining the life of a person before moving on to another host. This implies that the mask was stolen from a Wizhal, but slowly made its way back from moving host to host. It is fascinating, but do not search for the mask. It is still evil, regardless of what myths say, regardless of what anyone tells you, especially someone wearing a mask with glowing yellow eyes that seem to pierce into your very being. This is going to be the reading episode.
Need something.
Forgotten Dormant Legends, Fallen Woods, Relics on. Relics on. Dare to venture deep below where the snowballs creep and no winds blow. Deep the kingdom language of the cryptic night to find a blue fragment of the light. Dare to venture deep below, underground and under snow, deep to Arkanthams, the shaking sea, to find the last blade of Kokiri. Dare to venture deep below to where metal makes and boulders glow. To where metal wakes and where boulders glow. Deep to Blackridge, the doors of success, to find relics of deep regrets. Dare to venture deep below to the red roots where mountains grow. Deep to more Wizhal, the Nord's mistake, where the god of mischief plots and waits. Search far and wide, over hill and stream, delve into ruins, halls and barrows, search into shells, catacombs and layers, and find the fragments of the changing tides. That didn't rhyme. In the blank page for no good reason. Forgotten Dwemer Legends, Volume 1. Compiled by Linton Shebek. How many books did this woman make? In my research on Dwemer artifacts, I occasionally found mention of a reincarnate myth. Dwemer reported had difficulty translating social sources, as their religion targets from the time before Manwaring Beasts. There's an ancient, beautiful mythical kingdom can be found in Dwemer texts. They mentioned a massive war that destroyed the kingdom. Fires of war apparently lived with the early Dwemers, some even made spouses of them. The bloodlines are mentioned in later Dwemer texts. With regarding the kingdom, are contradictory. The stories favored by the Dwemers say the kingdom fell naturally of its own size, with a magical influence. Some say dramatic stories, with some more dramatic stories mentioned an island falling from the sky, and the Battle of 1,000 Heroes. Many stories will mention that a hero was meant to save the kingdom from destruction, but that he did not arrive to change the tide of the war. Fantastical stories are mentioned that at the very end of the war, just before the kingdom crumbles, entirely thousands of versions of the legendary hero appeared at different corners of the world, fought hordes of monsters and demons, but were ultimately defeated by them. Versions favored by the Dwemer, no mention of dark beasts or thousands of heroes fighting doomed battles. Instead, the war is reframed as a long-lasting unrest stemming from pervasive corruption and royalty of the kingdom. The Dark Army consisted of the desert tribe that took residence in the cities, coexisting with the townspeople for decades. According to Dwemer, the kingdom fell slowly and rotted from within. Dwemer used myths as a parable for political honesty. It is a warning that even the largest, most wonderful things must come to an end. Gee, that sounds familiar.
Need something?
Time-worn book.
And what might you need?
Dagger? This is new. Lolian dagger. It's just a minute. This, I think I'm actually going to save info for until a later part of the mod, or at least until I find another
And
one.
what might you need?
Fallen Woods by Gindu Kek. When the trees fall in the forest, only those around can hear. On those within the shrouded groves, dealt are the curses of the Spriggans. Frank and unyielding they are, all the nymphs of the forest, blasting through their onslaught, leaves regrets and scars. Them and fear the Spriggans, earning respite only in oblivion, as they pass the keepers and dare to trespass in the woods. Men's wits may be taken by they who reel the minds with pain. When the depth called Spriggans and sirens like calls to the brain, piercing to life itself and jesting essences of the soul, and one who was once raving is ever silent. That's it? That could have been a note. And Skulltula, China,
Need something?
token, skin of Redead, Skulltula, Aiden,
And what might
no,
you need?
Chitin, Steffels Bone Meal, Skulltula token. Basically, this place is just a cheat sheet for if you need like
something.
certain items. Also, I'm going to have you follow
Let's
me
not
so I can
waste
look at
any
your
time.
inventory.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
You have Linkle's crossbow. Crossbow, once used by a forgotten hero, ignores 25% of armor. There is actually another version. There's actually two of these in the mod, and I'll actually give info on this when I get to that part of the mod. There is the Sheikah dagger. It's basically just a throwing knife. Twilight saber. Yeah, I'll take it. And the Zora dagger.
Let's go.
Alright,
I'm still here.
you're dismissed.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Now there's one more thing in this mod that we can get, but I forget where it is. I believe we just have to go this way for it. I may be wrong. Apparently there's something in here. Here we have a Bokoblin. It's where common enemies visit the older Legend of Zeldas. Made their return in Skyward Sword. In this mod, they're just basically reskin Farmer. Agent Heart. Scroll of Lot. Lamb of Mora. Scroll for your zombie. This is definitely for scaling something. Oh, good. I don't have to go through that now. Oh, crap, that back up. Gonna die. Level up. armor. Oh, I can't get anything in light armor. Put another thing in the bladesman. I can't. I'll just hold into this one then. Give me that. Oh, Lilian Broadsword. Zuna Dagger. Here, we have one of the most important weapons in the mod. We have... I can find it. The Hylian Shield. Crap, it's heavy armor. Hylian Shield. They should be familiar. This, of course, is the shield used by Link in most incarnations. However, its design has changed minorly between the series. Of course, I'll explain what it depicts. This, of course, is the Triforce. This is the Red Loftwing that carried the first Link go around on his adventure. This is what we were looking for. The Blasphemous Shield. The Blasphemous Shield. Oh, it actually depicts the Cyan Triforce. But this Blasphemous Shield, this marking, is actually another Nintendo game. This is actually the Halo of the Goddess Palutena from Kid Icarus. I actually kind of don't get why this is a mod, but whatever. Actually, is it light armor? Yes. Use it. Oh, hey, another gold Skulltula. Die! Game, please don't. Okay, there. Why is the chest empty? Oh well. And then there should be a big chest over here. Hero's chest. Oh, are we getting another tunic variant? Uka. This is the Uka set. Increases frost resistance by 30%. Target is 30% weaker to fire damage. And increases shock resistance by 30%. Okay, then. Of all things. Do anything with this anvil? Yes, I can, but I'm gonna. I'm pretty sure that's all that can be given from this cave. Whoa! I believe the author intended this for us to come here later. I get it now so I can get out of the way. So yeah. With that said and done, I will see you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next part. Take care. Goodbye.